Well, hi everybody. I wanted to do a little recording here to show you some painting on a figure. This is a painting I did a while back, and this is at a stage where the middle values are in, so the light values, the middle values are in, and now I'm starting to place in some darks. And so I'm going to watch this video and kind of narrate it so that you can see what I'm thinking. So a lot of times through the middle value stage, the painting doesn't look like much. The image is starting to appear, but it doesn't really take on definition until you add the dark values. And right here with this figure in Jack, I'm painting his hat, adding that dark shadow to the back side of his hat, and it's bringing him forward. And right now his skin tone was melting in with his shirt or coat, and now just a little shadow there kind of helps separate the light and shade on his face. So now putting some darks underneath his head there to kind of pop that out too. And this is a good moment where I'm shadowing the back of his coat, and it separates it from that shadow in the background too. So adding these key darks really makes a big difference in finishing off your painting. And the challenging part with the darks is that they happen at the end of the painting, and a lot of times we're a little bit afraid to add paint that's dark enough to really get the punch and the contrast that we want. So I'm hoping that this video kind of shows you how deep you can make those colors and how much of a difference it makes. So right there, you just before this, right now in the brush, I'm adding some dark paint to the cuffs and to his arm, and this is another level of dark that wasn't there in the shadow on his coat. And these deeper recesses in the shadows really do keep everything in perspective and give the image an authentic look, because there are some very dark shadows in scenes, but we don't want to make all the dark values pure black. So you can see on the hat it was a red dark, on the coat it was like a cool blue-violet dark, and now I'm adding some really rich color to his snow pants and giving it a high level of contrast. And you can see from the beginning of this clip to the end how much has changed and how the figure really comes off of the background. And while I'm taking my time and painting these carefully, there isn't necessarily any like amazing technique that's being applied here. It's just wet on dry, and I've got the shapes that I'm following, and I kind of know where I want to place them and just putting them in. So and so you can see now he's popped completely off the background. The shovel comes out with a few defining brush strokes, and it's just amazing to me. Every time I kind of add the darks into a scene, I can be losing faith and feel like the picture is not going to turn out at all, and then a few well-placed darks, and it really comes together quickly. So here I'm anchoring the figure to the ground with a shadow, kind of a deeper shadow than what's being cast off from the right-hand side and in, and a few sweeping brush strokes. You can get some rough texture, some energy to that brush stroke that really animates the scene, makes it a fun or exciting image to look at. So these are some of the things that I think about when adding darks and adding shadows, especially to a scene. So that pretty well wraps it up, but this is I think a good example of painting a figure and how adding darks at the end of the watercolor painting can really bring it around and breathe life into it. So hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.